Yo, what is going on, guys? It's SRL Payne here, and we are back with another video today. Well, not today, but yesterday, as I'm recording this on Sunday, we hit 50 subscribers. I mean, now we're on 54, but I never thought we'd even make 50, so thank you guys so much. And the views on my video that went out on Saturday has been crazy. I think I got like 770, I think, as of now. I said if one of my most recent videos, well, if I ever get a video that reaches 1k views, I will do a shoey, and I will stick to that promise, but I don't think that will ever happen. But yeah, in the background, it's just some Verstappen footage around China. So basically, I put out a tweet on Twitter, well, obviously, and asked people to send in questions. So we're going to go through all of them now. Thank you to everyone who sent questions, or multiple questions. Much appreciated. So yeah. Right, going on to the first one. The first one is from Melanie _88. And he said, what is my favourite track? Now, to be honest, I really liked India, Korea and Turkey. Those are like my top three, but I can't choose between those three. It have to be Bahrain. I just love that track. I mean, the only bad thing about it is the tyre wear. If the tyre wear wasn't as bad, then maybe it would get past those three. Danny M7 Racing says, at the start of GP2 last season, did you think it would be too easy for you? And what is my life ambition? To be honest, yes, I did think it was going to be a bit easy. I did notice how close we were in quali, so I thought at least I'd have like one rival over the season. And then I wasn't expecting people to join, that was so quick. And then season just went downhill, really. Yeah, Eki actually messaged me after I took a pole, or after I won. He said, I told you shouldn't went down to tier 2, it was too easy, and then the next race I get blown up in China. So, yeah. And my life and be involved in F1 somewhere. I don't necessarily want to be a driver. I mean, I do want to be a driver, but just being involved in F1 would be a dream come true for me, so yeah, hopefully that happens. And Ollie says his life ambition is to hit puberty. So, cheers, Ollie. Lars Algira, I think that's his name. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. He says, what other motorsport do you like to watch instead of F1? I used to watch a lot of British Touring Car Championship. Now I dabble into MotoGP. They are quite fun races to watch, but I'm not an avid viewer, so I wouldn't really consider I watch it. But it's fun to watch, so yeah. The next question is from VJ1429, and he says, what is your ultimate goal in F1 games? That would probably be to master no assist and then eventually get into AOR tier 1. That would be my goal, I guess. So, yeah. At Stracor says, who would you support if Lewis Hamilton retired? First of all, if Lewis Hamilton retired, I'd kill myself. But if I had to, I'd probably pick Van Dorn and Ricciardo. I mean, they're probably my favourite drivers next to Hamilton. I mean, if Button was still in F1, I'd go with Button, but yeah. At Drastic says, is this classed as a question? No. Matt212 Gaming says, what are you gonna do at 100 subs? I mean, that's just not gonna happen. I mean, I can book a party for 2020 for the 100 subs, but yeah, just lower your expectations for me. It's a Kirby 97 says, do you feel you'll be quicker on F1 2017? Possibly, but this is the game where I make the switch to no assist, so probably not, although traction is a lot easier. But from what Limitless and the guys who went to go and test it said, lockups are a lot harder to control, and if you do lock up, you're probably not going to make the corner. So, yeah, I don't know at this moment in time. We'll see, obviously, how it goes. But yeah, I'm just hoping that it's a good game and stable online as well. So yeah. We've got a question from SRL Don Omar Wins, and he says, "What motivated you to join back to League Racing so soon? As you said, you'll be back in 2017. And did you miss battling me and you, Bahrain?" Um, what motivated me was being involved, like not even the league race in itself. It was being involved with everyone and being in those group chats and having that banter with everyone. And yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I came back. And did I miss battling with you and Bahrain? Yes, that was amazing. Oh my god. SRL, oh my god, it's Joe. Says favorite tier 1 driver. I'd probably say you, Joe, as I've I watch all the tier 1 races and I've quite enjoyed seeing you become a better driver throughout these races. I'm gonna say closely followed by Gosh, RBZ, and Danny. Just if I haven't put you there, don't get offended. Jesus Christ. And speaking of don't get offended, my favourite tier 2 driver from Melanie says Omar, because I've known him for a long time, and yeah, we talk a lot about modern F1, and yeah, we're close friends. Second would probably Fred, to be honest. Unfortunately, me and Fred aren't teammates anymore because things happened. But yeah, it's Eki says, did you like SRL Russia Season 2? Die. SRL Cushion says, do you think Merck has it in the bag, or will another team take it this year? To be honest, I'd probably say yes, because all it takes is for Bottas to sort himself out, and Mercedes have a really strong lineup. But saying that though, Red Bull, I don't know, because Red Bull have kind of been, well, if you watched the Grand Prix today, you saw how Red Bull have really developed, and I feel like maybe Red Bull could bring up the challenge, but we'll see in some future races. So yeah. Monster says, can you roast SRO Monster? Congrats on 50 subs. Well, first of all, thank you. But no, I can't roast you, because your face reveal already did that for me. Then, Jack Sparshot 12 says, what year did you start watching F1? That would be 2010. And Vapid says, when did you and Jack Spar form your own team? I said, sorry, we left you out, Timmy. Sorry, Timmy, what happened again? Again, it's actually quite a few from him, actually. Who do you look forward to battling with this season? Probably you, because I know that I don't run the risk of being taken out, basically, when I'm battling with you. I love to battle with him, and Fred as well. Grumpy Lion 221 says, fit SRL. It's 224, and his connection's brilliant as well. What's your best battle in League Racing so far? Gotta be Spain. Spain, it was just amazing. Just go in. I'll probably put a link in the description. But yeah. And the final one from SRL Donama Wins, he says, talk us through the experience when battling in League Racing and why people love it. Well, the experience on like one half, it's quite scary, as you always end up finding, if you battle with new people that you don't really know before, or people that are lagging like me, it's you end up like praying that they leave space or don't turn into you. So, but for people that you know and know who are clean drivers, you can have respect, and the battles are just so much better because you know they're going to respect the track limits, they're going to respect the other car, they're going to respect themselves, and yeah, it just makes for a good battle. But one downside to battling is I'm apparently quite laggy, so people don't battle me as much. Rip. And James, F1 Maestro 26 says, why did you start League Racing? To be honest, I don't really know. I don't say I had that much of a motivation. It was more of I think it was in 2014 that I was just like getting like where I started competitive and like getting faster. And then I was in sprint modes and I was racing these German guys, and then I eventually got invited to this league race where I won. Surprised, I don't know how. And then I just didn't commit to it after that. But then I got invited to SRL, and it's just like it's a good bar to set about how quick you are in the game, and overall it just helps you to improve, but it helps you to have fun as well. Well, some people. STF1 Alonso, STS F1 Alonso. But yeah, that's all of the questions. Yes, that's all the questions. So thank you guys so much for 50 subscribers. 50 subscribers. It's been amazing, and hopefully this time next year, maybe cheeky, we could have 100. So bye.